One of the things we all have a stake in these days is helping kids to eat healthy. That's what Food Corps does. It's part of AmeriCorps. With us here on 207, Lily Chaliff, who is a Food Corps service member, and Aiden Wood, who is a fifth grader at Riverton Elementary School in Portland. We're going to talk about what these guys are up to, what Food Corps does, but first, we got something to make. What is on the menu today, Aiden? What are you going to make for us?
Kale salad.
Kale salad. Where's this recipe from, Lily?
We use it at Cultivating Community in our cooking lessons with all of the elementary school students.
All right, well, let's get started. Where do we begin with making the salad?
Okay, so first we need to rip up the kale, which Aiden is going to do. This is a really fun part of making kale salad for the kids to be able to rip it off the strip.
Right.
Get to use your hands, get really into it.
You like kale, Aiden.
Mm-hmm.
What is it you like about kale?
I don't know. I just think it tastes really good with lots of things.
I think you're absolutely dead on. I'm with you. And, you know, when I was your age, I'd never even tried kale, and I have a feeling I wouldn't have liked it. So let's talk a little about that, Lily. How difficult is it to get kids to try foods they haven't had before, particularly fruits and vegetables?
Right, yeah. I think in the setting that I work with kids in, it's actually really easy to get kids to try fruits and vegetables because they're learning about it. It's fun. When we're out in the garden, they are growing the vegetables themselves, and they get really excited about it. So then they want to eat it. And in our cooking classes, I think whenever you involve kids in the cooking process and let them be creative and have a little bit more control over their food, they're excited to try it. So it's more like a treat than forcing them to eat fruits and vegetables.
Give me a scouting report on yourself in the kitchen, Aiden. How good are you as a cook?
I'm pretty good. My parents help me a lot, though.
Yeah? What are your specialties, aside from kale salad?
I don't know, really. Desserts are fun to make, like muffins and cupcakes and cake.
I couldn't agree more. I'll tell you, when I was a kid, that was my favorite thing, was to help my mom in the kitchen baking. That's something that's really, really special. Food Corps' mission, what is it? What are you trying to do?
We are a network of AmeriCorps volunteers that is specifically focused on connecting kids with healthy food and trying to change the message that they get from the media about food.
That's a great point.
Okay, you did a great job.
All right, what's the next step here?
Let's put this into the plastic bag. You want to help dump it in there?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. One of my favorite things about this recipe that I think is so important when you're making salad is making your own salad dressing. It's a really great way to keep your salad really healthy.
Okay.
And so we're going to start off with the olive oil, which we're doing 3 tablespoons of.
And so, basically, what kind of dressing is this?
Okay, thank you. It's a very simple dressing. It's olive oil, lemon juice, garlic, and salt and pepper. So, really simple ingredients. They're all really healthy, and they make the salad taste great. So you want to cut open the lemon for us.
I'm very impressed, Aiden. You're going right at this.
He has very good knife skills. I think that's one of his biggest accomplishments in the kitchen. So yeah, you just squeeze the lemon in there. The lemon also helps the acid. You can use lemon, you could use apple cider vinegar. It helps break down the fiberness of the kale, which makes it a lot more enjoyable to eat. That's great.
You know, the sort of the stereotype, Aiden, is that a lot of kids your age, they don't like to eat healthy food. Do you think that's accurate? Would you say that that is true?
Sometimes, but sometimes you can come by recipes that can actually be really tasty, like kale salad.
Do you think that that you and your friends, other students, are often reluctant to try new foods? Is that something that you sort of pick up from other kids, or are you eager to try new foods, willing to sample something you haven't had before?
Occasionally people don't like to try new foods, but normally they go right at it.
That's very encouraging. That must be exactly what you want to hear.
Yeah. Okay, so now is the really fun part of the recipe. Now that all of the dressing's in the bag, we are going to massage the kale, which might sound a little bit weird, but it really also, in addition to the lemon, helps break down the fiberness of the kale so that it's ready to eat right away. And you just do this for about 30 seconds to a minute, mixes the dressing in, gets everything coated, and I think it's another way to make this a kid-friendly, fun recipe.
That's fun to do.
Yeah.
All right, on to the next step. What do we do now?
Okay, so now we are going to pour all of our dressed kale into the bowl.
Right.
And we'll add our other ingredients.
Okay.
So we have some carrots.
Chopped carrots, in they go.
Yeah.
Okay.
And we have some apples.
Very good.
We love putting lots of different colors in the food that we eat because that's how we know that there's lots of nutrients.
Yes.
Lots of varied nutrients.
You've probably heard that before, Aiden, that a colorful plate, a plate that's filled with different colored, multicolored food is a healthy dish, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
We like to talk about eating the rainbow.
Absolutely.
Yeah. So once we mix those up.
How widespread is the Food Corp program? Obviously, it's at Aiden School, Riverton Elementary in Portland. How many schools across Maine is it in, roughly?
Across Maine, that's a great question. We have 12 service members in Maine. I'm at 2 schools, and I think probably about 20 schools in Maine, because most of us are at 1 or 2 schools.
Do you think this is really making an impact, that it is prompting kids to eat differently when they leave school in the summertime, when they are sort of beyond your reach?
I really do. I think that there's been a lot of research done on garden-based education that shows that it really impacts kids and helps take them away from a path that would go down more processed food.
Have you done some gardening, Aiden?
Yes.
Yeah.
With school, with Lily.
And that, yeah, what do you think of that?
It's actually pretty fun.
Good to hear.
Yeah.
How are we looking with that salad?
It looks great to me. Sometimes you can add some more garnish to the top, but this is pretty much our finished product.
All right, we've got one that's in a nice bowl, so we'll put that front and center.
Yeah.
And that is what looks like an awfully healthy and tasty meal. The recipe is on our website. Go to the 207 section of WCSH6.com or WLBZ2.com. That's where you're going to find Lily and Aiden's recipe for the kale salad, and more information as well on Food Corps, the program that they are both involved with. Thank you so much. You guys did a great job. We really appreciate it.
Thank you for having us.
And stick around. We are going to be back with more of 207 right after this.